There are many Democrats who still believe Palestinians don't want peace. Because back in 2000, when Israel and the PLO failed to come to a peace deal at Camp David, which you helped organize that summit, President Bill Clinton convinced his party, the public, the media, that the Palestinians and then President Yasser Arafat were the ones to blame. You served as one of Clinton's Middle East aides at the time. You were there. You write in the book that this narrative was a, quote, shallow diagnosis, calling it oversimplified, crude, one-dimensional. Briefly, can you tell our viewers why you think that? What really happened at Camp David? Who was to blame?
So first, it's all those things. It's also dangerous because I think it helped cast the Palestinians, not just the movement, but the people as a whole, as kind of allergic to peace. They're not prepared to compromise. I think it set the stage for the real death of the Israeli peace camp. So there are many consequences. And to this day, unfortunately, I hear that myth being propagated. The Camp David was a 2-week seminar in which there was never any map that was provided. There was never any clear proposal. The Palestinians were given, Israeli positions. And we say it in the book, those positions went beyond what any Israeli prime minister had presented before. And kudos to the Israelis to do that. But that's not the test. The test is not, the Israelis used to say they'd give 80% of the West Bank. Now they say they'd give 91 or 92% of the West Bank. It's whether from an equity, justice, fairness point of view, whether that's a realistic proposal that Palestinians would accept. The Israeli foreign minister at the time, who was at Camp David with me, Shlomo Ben-Ami, has said since then that had he been a Palestinian, he would have rejected that.
Yes.
Because the Palestinians felt that, and the whole setup, when I hear people saying, the U.S. offered the Palestinian a state on X% of the West Bank and with severe restrictions on their sovereignty, let's, leave that aside, and obviously no rights for the refugees, for the millions of refugees who were expelled in 1948. Again, the notion that the Palestinians are offered something, this is a negotiation between two sides where the Palestinians obviously have their point of view, the Israelis have theirs. It's not one side offering something to the other. It's a matter of, can you reconcile their competing narratives and the rights of both sides? So I think the framing was wrong. The notion that you were going to solve a conflict that goes generations in 2 weeks.
Bill Clinton goes around today saying, I offered the Palestinians everything and they turned it down. That is a lie, in your view.
I think he believes it. I think it's untrue.